All right, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to glue this together just with some wood glue. This is my neighbor's. There was a windstorm that came by. It fell on the ground, broke, so I'm fixing it for them. I just stole it off their porch, but I'm gonna fix it and show you how to glue it. So come in here close, I'll show you what we're gonna do here. First, I don't have my sawhorses up, so I just grabbed some buckets that we're going to use. Let's put it back together and just visually look like, okay, is this going to work? We can see that, yep, there's a couple of places that are missing wood, but there's nothing we can do about that. Once it's glued back together, there's still going to be a seam. It's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to use some clamps for the project. I have a couple of different kinds of clamps, but these are just from Harbor Freight. They're pretty cheap clamps. So the first thing we're going to do is put some glue on this. This is just some Tite Bond glue that I got from Home Depot. So let's glue this. I'm not going to put too much glue because I don't want it to drip everywhere. Okay, and then I'm just going to run this by to spread it out a little bit. Okay, and then let's put some on the other side. You want to go quick on this side because it's going to start dripping on the other one, and I don't necessarily want that. You can have it standing up, that'd be better, but I didn't have it standing up. All right, so now we have the glue on both sides. Now we'll set it down and clamp it together. So, stick it together like that. All right. I'm going to tell you, if you have these clamps, you want to put some above and some below. Otherwise, it'll do what I just did, where the clamp, it'll buckle like that. So you put some below it, like this, then it'll be pulling it down instead of just up. So let's do this one over here. I'm going to put one on the end here. Let's put one on this end. Let's put one here in the middle. And then let's go through and just tighten them all. Okay, after they're tight, you'll see that the glue is starting to come out where there's been excess glue. You're gonna wanna get a damp rag and wipe that off. Okay, so I got a damp rag here. You notice it's not dripping water. If I squeeze it really hard, I might be able to get a couple drips out of it. Okay, but it's just a damp rag. It's not gonna be dripping by itself. And then what I like to do is I'm just using one finger on this. I'm gonna go a little bit, and then I just kind of fold that part under as I go along. And then I can come back and go over that a little bit more so there's no glue that's left there. And then you'll just repeat this process all the way down the length of the board. You want to do this right away because otherwise the glue will dry. And it'll dry quickly. You're going to want to make sure you have the clamps on here for a minimum of 30 minutes. Now I'm going to get another rag. I can actually come over here and get some of these big globs first on this rag. But I'm gonna get another rag and repeat the same process. Okay. Just wipe this excess glue off. And then if you want to get the underneath part, you can. I'm just gonna let this sit for a few minutes. The bottle of glue says about 30 minutes minimum, but then it should be good to go after 24 hours for sure. Okay, it's time to unclamp it. It hasn't been quite a half an hour, but this will be all right. All right, and then here's the back of it. I did take a rag. I didn't try and make it look pretty. I just went down once to get any of the bumps off of it. But there's the finished product. If you step back a little bit, you'll be able to see the whole thing. And is it perfect? No. But does it work? Yes. And then we're gonna put it back on their porch, so when they get home, they're gonna be glad to see their sign is working again and not broken into.